remember calling Peter in the hallway and saying, "We can't do this anymore. I need you to tell me it's okay to say no." For every other admission, we had been in the same room. In this admission, they moved us to the kind of the empty hallway, this like industrial looking metal crib. And I remember Peter and I taking turns holding Liam in this yucky hospital bed. It had no life, no color, no hope. I think I took my anger and focused it on making Liam's room. I can't be angry about his diagnosis. We couldn't do anything to change that. There were so many things that could have been done differently and better to have made our experience better. That makes me angry. If I can prevent anyone from having to have that same feeling of anger, that's what I'm gonna do.
The room itself is warm, with the pictures on the wall, with lighting if I want to read and it doesn't impact him if he's sleeping. We had a little table set up in the room and we played the game Uno, and for a moment it almost felt like we weren't at a hospital. We were doing something that we enjoyed doing as a family.
I try to make it feel like home, so we put a lot of my stuff in here, and it's really nice because my mom and dad can sleep here.
If you're going through a hard situation where you're getting the diagnosis and getting stuff explained to you, you need to be able to isolate yourself. And Liam's room allowed that.
If I can put it in the words of like Nick, whatever, it was like a hotel room, really.
We try to make the room as non-hospital-like as possible. Very soothing colors, real bedding, a couch, an actual padded rocking chair, a desk to do homework. If you can't or don't want to leave the room, you don't have to.
We had his friends over there, we'd have family packed in there. You just felt like you could shut the door and you're not in this hospital room.
It does make a hard situation just a little bit easier.
They're lost when they're trying to pick up those pieces, and they don't know where to turn, and they don't know what questions to ask. And a pediatric palliative care team is incredibly well versed in helping answer and solve every one of those problems.
Okay, there you go. Now deep breaths.
Pediatric palliative care is specialized care for children and families with chronic illness and life-threatening diseases.
Liam's room support was fantastic for me. They funded myself and another physician to attend the Harvard Medical School course on pediatric palliative care. Because of that, I was able to attain board certification in pediatric palliative care.
Through the generous funding of Liam's Room, we were able to take advantage of a Train the Trainer program and was able to bring that pediatric-specific training back. What we can try to provide for them here at the hospital during this time is the high level of support that they need, and not only just for the patient, but for the parents, for the siblings, and it takes a whole team of specialists to do that.
We focus on that goal, and we're gonna get to that goal. You think you can get it? I think you can.
When we partner with the hospital, we not only both commit to building a Liam's Room, but also commit to growing a pediatric palliative care program.
Palliative care made a huge difference in our journey with Nicholas as we went through his cancer treatments and stays in the hospital. I couldn't imagine going through any type of treatment, especially with your child, without having that type of care available.
It takes a lot of work to change a culture and to educate staff and to make sure that the care that gets delivered at the bedside day in and day out is appropriate, is goal-directed, and really enhances the quality of life of these kids.
I get the gift of having families tell us their experience. They're so grateful to have that space if their child does pass away and they either don't have the choice to bring their child home or they decide that they want it to happen there.
Living through this and seeing your child suffer and pass away is devastating. All you hope for is for them to be happy And when I asked my son this morning what he remembered about Liam's room and how he remembered that Brooke was happy, and how I asked him how he knew, and he said he knew. He knew she was happy here.
Giving this gift of Liam's room to other people was his purpose for us. So hearing people tell us that they feel his spirit there, that's everything.
Each of our rooms serves more than 100 patients and family members annually. In addition to our rooms, we have sponsored the pediatric palliative care training of many clinicians at our partner hospitals and supported the training of hundreds more. The cost to build a Liam's room is approximately $150,000. Thank you for supporting Liam's Room.